Hey guys, yeah, that's working, that's fine. Just a quick one this morning. I wasn't going to put a video up today. Um, I've ordered my new camera lens. That's coming through pretty soon, so that'll be really good for the channel. I'll be able to do proper walks and talks then, where I won't sort of have to focus just on one part of my face. It's a bit more of a wide angle lens, so it'll give us a bit of a chance to have a bit of a proper conversation without my head bouncing up and down all the time. I'm off to Physio this morning. It's going to be rather interesting. At Physio, it'd be interesting to see what they're going to do. I had that problem a couple of weeks ago, and it still hasn't come good. So I've been getting some physio for it. I was getting, I think I sort of said in my last video. Today's the 5th of August, I do believe, by the way. I said in my last video that my back was spasming. So I had the physio, and the lady was rubbing away, doing the massage they have to do with the the elbows and all that sort of thing they use, and she turned around and said no, she had to stop because my back was spasming so much. And yeah, that's when I said, yeah, I didn't even know it. So we're going back for that. So today apparently we're going to be doing a bit of gym work there, which will be interesting. See how we go with that. That'll be really good, I think. It's been a few years now, or a couple of years now, since we actually tried gym work as part of my physio. So that'll be interesting to see what they get me to do, whether it's doing weights or whether it's just mainly doing stretching or something like that, or maybe machine loaded weights rather than free weights. It could be them, so I'm looking forward to giving that a shot. Yeah, well, I've renamed the channel now. The channel's now been named Pops and Pain, but I guess you'll know that if you're already on there having a look at it. But I might share this with a couple of platforms so that anyone that wants to have a look can come and have a look. So it's Pops and Pain, obviously, and my name, Ian Martin. So we'll get that going. I've got 2 videos on that at the moment. Hopefully this will be the 3rd if I put it up on there. Well, by the sounds of it, I'm probably going to anyway. Now I just went out yesterday and had brunch with a good mate of mine, a really good mate of mine, I respect. And he's the one who's suffering with some injuries as well. It was interesting to talk to him and to find out what medications he was on. I've also been on those medications that he was on, and I found them to be quite hard to get off. They were one of the first lots I was put on, and I was put on them to alter my brain chemical structure. And I think once you're sort of starting to play with altering brain chemical structures, that's when you can sort of get into a few problems. So next time I sort of catch up with him, I'll probably have a good chat to him and sort of see whether he can utilise that. But he is also letting me know as well that he's at the moment able to cut down the amount of medications he has to use as well, which is really good. And it all comes down to, when you're doing this, as we've spoken about before, it's to find something else to do with your time. It's to take your mind off your pain if you can. I mean, it's obviously it's always going to be there, and mentally it's quite challenging to do that. But yeah, that's what he's done. He started doing a bit of walking and that sort of thing. He was doing some walking, and he was told to slow it down, not to walk so far. And again, that's pretty hard to do, because once you start walking, you find you enjoy it. You can actually go around and do it. I'll admit, just a couple of days ago, I was ready to sort of jump back onto my pills again. It was just, yeah, it was irritating me. The pain was just constantly niggling, and I couldn't get my mind off it. But I think that was me. I think I had a few things running through my head and that sort of thing, that I wasn't really focusing on not feeling it, where the point of my head was getting sort of mixed up with what I wanted to do or what I was feeling at the time. A few things going wrong, not so much going on, but going on, and some things that just didn't work out the way I wanted to. So I think my head was sort of divided between 2 spots. So that's part of the reason. But I didn't have them, and I'm kind of glad I didn't have them now, because that bit of pain I was feeling, I've actually kind of negated that again. And again, when I say negate about your pain and forgetting about it, guys and girls, like, it's not that you can just go boom and turn it off and it's gone, because it never is. It's always there. Some people are really lucky with chronic pain, that it can be a lot more intermittent than others. So don't always expect that you can completely forget about it, or you can turn it off, because quite often you can't just do that. However, with mine, I'm able to do it, and as I say, it is always there, but you can kind of sometimes just forget about it, and it makes you feel really good. A bit like some of your medications, you take them and your pain goes away, and you think, oh, it's gone, fantastic. It hasn't really gone. Your medications are just masking it like a band-aid. So this journey that we're going to go on is pretty similar to that. It is kind of like a band-aid, but it's a good band-aid because we're not putting any more medications in our system than we have to. And again, I reiterate that I'm not a medical professional. I was a trained personal trainer at one stage. Well, I've been trained, I still am, I guess, but I haven't been able to do it. This is only what I've used and what I'm doing and things I'm trying that are actually helping me. So if you want to take on board anything that we say, then please consult your medical professional first, whether it be your physio, your doctor, your heart specialist, whoever you're seeing at the time. Please consult them first. Show them the videos or get them to jump on the channel or whatever, so they can see what we're talking about. We're not promoting that you do exactly what we do, but we are going to promote that you give it give a few different alternative things a try. Maybe I'm not talking about drinking green tea or anything like that. It's just maybe trying to breathe a bit differently. Maybe trying to just keep yourself mentally occupied so that you're not thinking about it. And let's face it, these current times, that's a lot easier said than done because we're all stuck at home. We can't really go anywhere. We can't do things, especially to our friends in Victoria there. They're really going through it quite bad at the moment. It must be hard for them. So if anyone in Victoria's starting to watch, please get in touch. Let me know how you're going. And that. So as just a really really quick little one. It was more just to sort of let the channel know that the channel now, when I first started it, apparently I put it under my Google name, which was my name, and it's a bit hard to find, so I'm using Pops and Pain as hopefully something that makes it a little bit easier to find. So I'm off to the physio now, so I'm going to speak to her and see whether she'd like to come on and just do a 5 or 10 minute talk with us one stage, just to give us a physio's perspective of what happens. The Gold Coast Men's Walk and Talk Group, we're meeting again this Saturday down at Damien Leading Park here where we go. So if anyone wants to come down there, we meet at 7:30. Well, we normally start the walk at about 7:30, but we meet just before that at the little coffee shop at the end of the park. Normally have a bit of a coffee, a bit of a chit chat. And for us old blokes, there's a dunny there as well, so if you need to go, you can go there. And then we go for our walk. Again, it's only one lap. It takes about 40 minutes, so sometimes really quick. We've got some real pace setters there at the moment. They're taking off and having a great walk, and but I just like to meander around and sort of try and talk to everyone. So come down, have a chat, have a talk. There's a good bunch of blokes, all various shapes and sizes. Adam's the guy who's sort of running our show here. Is a really nice bloke. He's really approachable, and so now we've got new lens. I'll be able to get Adam on, have a talk. We'll work out a day when we can do that, and I'll sit down somewhere with a coffee with him, and we'll have a good chat and find out what he's doing, what the Gold Coast Men's Walk and Talk's about, and we can also discuss, a few things that he's noticed. And again, we sort of said about patterns the other day. It always seems to revolve around these patterns. You're doing this now and suddenly it's gone, and then all these things happen. So that'll be really good. I do have someone in mind that's a psychologist that I might be able to speak to. I don't know whether they'll be able to come on camera. They might want to come on. It's again, it's not going to be free advice for anyone, but it's just going to be if that person can talk to us and maybe let us know that we're not alone in this issue, that that's because you've had an injury, you might feel like you're the only person that's had it, or this, that, or the other. It's it is actually quite common, and it's so I'm sure that person will be able to help us out, the psychologist, and sort of assure us that we're not the only ones stuck like that. And also I'm going to try to go to the pain management centre here in the Gold Coast. That seems to be quite a popular venue for people that have got the pain. There seems to be a lot of people using it, and they seem to be doing some good things. So if I can swing it with them, I'll swing it with them. We'll have a chat to them, and with a bit of luck, one of them might be able to come on, and we'll get a few more things like that going, a few more interviews and that. And as I said, it's all waiting for the camera lens to arrive. Hopefully that arrives today. It should be here. I paid for it last week, and well, it was I wasn't going to buy it, but the price I got it for was like $200 cheaper than one of the shops. And I'm like, oh well, I can't knock that back. I've got to take that. So that's the reason I jumped out and bought it so quickly. So when that arrives, that'll be great. Okay, guys, look, I'm going to leave it there. I've got to shoot off to physio. So normal sort of thing. Be kind to one another. Stay safe. Don't give up. You know, and yeah, keep smiling, because that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try and make everyone feel as though they're not alone and that they're not an outcast. You know, we're just ordinary people that are going through some extraordinary things, and with a bit of help, we'll all get through it. So, okay, again, stay safe, be kind to one another, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks very much. Bye now.